Okay, it says I'm live. It says I'm live. All right, people. I'll wait for some folks to get in here and we're going to talk about this. It's been talked about all day. I don't even watch the Oscars. I don't watch award shows really at all, but this has been the topic of the day and probably of last night. So I had to get on here and talk to my people. I know I've been away, but stuff like this happen. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. We got to. So I had to get on here to see what y'all think about it and say what I think about it. Not like it matters to anyone, but I want to talk about it. Hey, WDMI. Hey, Khalil. How's it going? How's it going? Make sure you thumbs up the video as you come in and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. I know you are, but yeah, thumbs up the video as you come in. You had to jump in this, try to see. I had to come on. I had to do it. I'm still on my break, but I had to come on for this one because this is cray. This is cray. So I want to get people's opinions and just see, like everybody else been doing today. Just see what you think about this and why do you think do you think? I don't know. It's like I don't know what to think about it, and I've gotten more like when you get deeper into it, it's like some people are looking so deep into it that it's like, wow, what if Will's looking that deep into it, and that's why he like ha laughed at first, and then he was like, oh, so you making the crack, but then that wouldn't make sense. That would be why he got mad because, I mean, he said they had an open marriage, so that would, I mean, I don't think that's not supposed to make sense. But the whole thing was because Jada Pinkett Smith has alopecia, which she's talked about recently in this past month or two online, and I guess on her Red Table Talk. I don't watch that, but I guess on that too. But that's why she shaved her hair off like she did. But she also it just don't, to me it don't all make sense. It really don't, because she's also just recently made a video saying that she doesn't even care what people say about her hair anymore. It took her a long time to admit, okay, about the alopecia and to shave her hair off, but she just recently on Instagram made a video saying she didn't care. She had a gray sweatshirt shirt on. Go look at the video. She has, I think, a couple of videos with that gray sweatshirt on, but it's one of those videos. I'm not including them on my video because I ain't getting copyright or blocked or none of that stuff. So yeah, but if you want to see it, go on Jada Pinkett Smith's Instagram, and you'll see that she has a video up saying she does not care what anyone says about her hair anymore. So it kind of like, you just posted that video. So why did it go the way it went? I just don't understand. Everybody's like, ooh, a black man defending his wife, a black man defending his wife, like it's a medal. Is that a medal? That's what we giving medals for now, for a black man defending his wife? I'm confused. I mean, that's I'm really confused about that, because if all the others like Tiffany Haddish, but who really listens to Tiffany Haddish? I mean, who listens to her? Some people do, but it's my whole take on it. Like you said, it's confusing. Khalil, you said Will Smith is 53 years old and chose violence. He lost the moral high ground to lecture anyone. Hey, Trisha. I know you like, you should have smacked him because Trisha just balanced. Y'all gotta pray for Trisha, okay? Just pray for her. She probably like, he deserved to be smacked. That's probably her opinion on all this. Oh, I'm shocked at Trisha. If Trisha says he was wrong, then you know something, that he was wrong. Because Trisha's always talking about smacking somebody. So I was wrong today. I was wrong about Trisha today. If she says he's wrong, he's definitely wrong, because she always say, I'm gonna smack somebody. I don't know if Will Smith was listening to Ludacris before he went to the Oscars. I don't know. And that one Ludacris song, I feel like slapping him today, slap. I don't know. Was he listening to Luda? Luda, are you to blame? Is Ludacris to blame? Not like Luda's gonna see this video, but is Ludacris to blame for having that song saying, I feel like slapping the N-word today? Because that's exactly what Will Smith did. And it was not. Now at this point, it's just kind of funny. I don't watch the Oscars, another award, so I didn't see it live when it happened because award shows bore me. But that wouldn't have been a boring moment. That would have been like, what, what just happened? And then the way he sounded after, I got my nose is trying to run a little bit. Gotta use a napkin. The way he sounded after the fact. Don't say a effing word about my wife. Don't say another effing word about my wife. Is something wrong? Why did he say it that way? Did y'all ever see a problem with how he's? It's like, ooh, that just made me think, ooh, somebody need. Will is on the verge of a breakdown. Because why would he say it like that? Who talks like that? And he's a good actor, so why would he say if he was acting like? Because one thing he posted on his Instagram, go look on the Instagram to get the receipts. Will Smith posted on his Instagram before the smack. If you look at the time of it, it's like a couple of hours or 3 hours or something before he actually smacked. Because you can see, okay, when I looked at it this morning, it was like 14 hours that it had been posted, and that was this morning. But then you see, like he posted the original post before he did the smack, and then he added something to it in his comments after he did the smack. But I think he did the smack like 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours after he posted that post on Instagram. And the post on his Instagram is a picture of him and Jada for the Oscars in their nice outfits and stuff. But it says "dressed for chaos." So did he know he was gonna smack it today? That's why I said, was he listening to Ludacris? It was out in the car. Well, they probably had somebody drive him, but was he in the car like, I feel like smacking him today, slap, slap. I feel like slapping him today, slap, slap. Because he must have been pumping himself up in the car. Because why would he put on his Instagram "dressed for chaos"? Some people are saying it was after the slap, but it wasn't. Because if you look at the comments didn't start pouring in about, why'd you do that, Will? Will, why'd you do that? Till like a few hours after he posted the original post. The comments start pouring in after he didn't put a comment on there saying Philly people and Baltimore people don't know how to act or something. That was after the slap when he added that comment to his post. I think that slap was prior to the slap. I think that post was prior to the slap, a couple of hours from when I looked at the timeline, but I don't quite know. I may be wrong. I just know when he said the Philly and Baltimore stuff, that was after the slap, and that was a few hours after he posted the original post. So I'm like, did he know that he was going to cause some chaos? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see what y'all saying in the comment. He didn't have to slap Chris. He could have talked to him on the commercial break. He was offended. Yeah, well, his feelings was hurt. He was big hurt. I stopped watching all these award shows years ago. Me too. I never really even watched the Oscars. I used to watch the music award shows. I stopped because I never watched the Oscars because we didn't used to win. So I think the last time I saw it may have been when, I don't know if it was when Halle Berry and Denzel won or when Jamie Foxx won. When we first started winning Oscars. And now we might not win them no more. And we just gave them a reason to be like, see, that's why we didn't invite them before. That's why we ain't never invite them. Lord of mercy. Everybody want to say, nah, we ain't set ourselves back. I think we was set back. I don't care about everybody saying, no, we ain't set ourselves. I think that set black folk back a little bit. Because ain't nobody else smacked nobody at the Oscars. Not to my knowledge. I don't know. I don't watch the Oscars. But I think that's never happened. Will Smith needs more therapy. Well said, verge of. I think he is on the verge. Because the way he said that, you said, why didn't he say it in Chris's face first off? Yeah. And then you said, hey, Redcliffe, balance without consequence. Will should have his award taken away from him. And that's what a lot of people are talking about, that may happen to Will. He may lose his award for that. That's what people are saying. I don't know. But, I mean, if he does, he does, because he should have thought about it before he did it. That crying At crying, them little tears don't mean nothing. They might have been real, but who knows? Because he's an actor. That's the same little tears he cried to Uncle Phil on the Will Smith show. That's what somebody posted it. They post too. I said, it sure is. When he was mad about his daddy not being active in his life or not acting right in his life. It was the same little tears. Same little tears. He cried on the red carpet, or what's that? Not the red carpet. What's that? Red table talk. Same little tears he cried when Jada was talking about the entanglement. Same little tears. So we done been seeing Will Smith crying so much, but is he on the verge of just the way he sounded? If you listen to his voice and the way he was talking after the slap, when he sat back down, don't talk about my effing wife. And then Chris Rock said whatever he said. What did Chris Rock say? It was G.I. Jane I don't know when he said for crying out loud, but he said it was just a reference to G.I. Jane. Then he said, don't talk about my effing wife. He sounded like Ricky Smiley when Ricky Smiley used to play My Name Lil Dara. Leave me alone. That's what Will Smith sounded like. Little girl. When he was saying that, so that made me think, what is wrong? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Someone was clicking off. Someone clicking right up here for Will last night. Someone clicking right. And that little joke set it off. But the crazy thing is he laughed and Jada laughed. When if you go back and look at the video, it's on them. When Chris Rock told a joke and Will laughed harder than Jada. And Jada laughed like, and then she must have turned. Everybody said Jada must have turned to Will and been like, are you going to do something? Talking about my hair. They don't know. They ain't got no camera footage of that. But they was like, why did they laugh? But then he got mad and walked up on stage. What sense did that make? So that's why everybody's asking, was it staged? Was it fake? Was it? And then some people are like, it's no way it can be staged. And some people said, do Will Smith and Chris Rock have a movie coming out? Is there something behind it? Or is there going to actually be a G.I. Jane #2? And for one, I don't see how to insult, but I don't have alopecia. But I've seen people with alopecia, but that don't mean everybody with alopecia feels that way. One person that said, it's a comedian, it's a joke. I wouldn't have been offended. I have alopecia, what the one person said in one of the chats I was in. But I mean, some people with alopecia might have been offended. But Jada looks beautiful with a bald head. I'm not even going to lie on that part. She looks amazing with a bald head. I know she feels self-conscious about it because it's things we feel self-conscious about ourselves that when people look at us, they don't even see it. They don't even see it. And my whole thing was, do you remember G.I. Jane? If people know, like a lot of the people, young people don't know who G.I. Jane is. They just know, look it up. Who's G.I. Jane to see the picture? But it was Demi Moore. Demi Moore is beautiful. And when Demi Moore cut her hair off in the movie, if you actually seen the movie G.I. Jane, it represented her getting strength because she was in the military. She was tired of being like looked down upon because she was a woman or whatever. And she was in I think a pretty nice position in the military, or either she was trying to earn that position. I thought she was wasn't she like a Navy SEAL or something like that? She was like a top ranking military official. I thought it was a Navy SEAL. But it wasn't the Navy, though. Wasn't it the Army? That's why they said G.I. Jane. But she was like a top-ranking military official in that movie. So when she cut her hair off, that represented her being strong and stop. She didn't want to be treated like a woman because they were treating her certain ways and stuff because she was a beautiful woman. So she cut her hair off because she was trying to fit in the military and show her strength. So that was the story of G.I. Jane. So I don't know how that was so offensive. Besides what one person said that was in another chat on the video, they said, well, maybe Will Smith laughed at first because the joke, and then he got the joke a little deeper if Chris Rock actually meant the joke a little deeper, because Demi Moore played G.I. Jane. Demi Moore was married to Bruce Willis. Demi Moore cheated on Bruce Willis with Ashton Kutcher, a younger guy, way younger than her and way younger than Bruce Willis. So some people said he was being deeper with it and relating that Chris Rock was being deeper with that joke and relaying that to the entanglement that Jada had with August, whatever his name is, Alcina or whatever his name is, that little young man. So people were saying that that's why Will Smith laughed at first, and then Jada laughed at first, and then they looked deeper into the joke, but we don't know because they haven't said if it was just about the hair or if it was about the deeper meaning that could have been in that joke. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. You see what y'all saying in the comments? You hate when men cry over stuff that they don't need to be shedding tears for. Yeah. He laughed and he looked at Jada and then he got his ignorant self up. Why didn't she wear a dang wig if she's self-conscious about her hair? She used to wear wigs before she went on and shaved it off. She said she was getting her power by shaving it off. She started being ashamed of the alopecia. She started hiding it, so she just shaved it on off. And she looks amazing. So I don't know. We be, as women, probably men too, be self-conscious about stuff that nobody else is even looking at us and seeing, because Jada is beautiful with a shaved head. Why you said these words are so tiny, y'all? Yes, good point. G.I. Jane wasn't a degrading role. It was very empowering. It was. So if people actually saw the movie, they would understand, okay, why a lot of us older people are like, why was the joke that bad of a issue? If you didn't see the movie, you just look up G.I. Jane and see the photo. Oh, he joking on her, which, I mean, yeah, G.I. Jane had a shaved head, but it represented her power, her taking her power, because they were teasing her. I mean, they weren't treating her right because she was a beautiful woman in the military. So she was shaving her hair so they wouldn't look at her like that. So she could try to fit in with the guys and get a stronger role in the military. She has worn wigs before, but she said she was getting her power. Yeah, yeah. See, you didn't know, and a lot of people are saying, did Chris Rock know? Chris Rock might not have known. You didn't know. Other men said they didn't know. They said they didn't know that Jada had alopecia. You can't just assume that everybody watches Red Table Talk or watches her shows or says, why did Jada shave her head? You can't just assume that everybody knows that. Hey, Nina. Hey. We just chit-chatting about this whole craziness. So really, we don't know if Chris Rock knew. Nobody really knows if Chris Rock knew that Jada had alopecia. But for him to say, okay, when was the next G.I. Jane? Like I said, it's not to me, I don't think it's offensive. But I don't have alopecia, but I do have thinning on my sides, as y'all see. I have that. So that might as well be alopecia. It's been like this forever, though, since we got perms. Me and my sister got perms for the first time when we was like 10 years old, and it just was not given. Okay, it's not given. So we all have our little quirks. Now, what I told my husband, if I was married, to go smack Chris Rock because he's talking about my hair on the side, saying I need to be Spuds McKenzie or something. No, I'd be like, oh, he got me. That's messed up though. It's just a comedian. Everybody's like, well, comedians need to just watch what they say. Just don't go to comedy shows, because comedians, that's what they get paid to do. And then some people are saying it probably was scripted by the Oscars, so they knew he was going to tell that joke. Not unless he just, he it might not have been part of the script. He might have just said it because they were sitting in the front. Don't know that for sure, because the Oscars, I don't think, have said that was part of their scripted jokes, and they probably won't admit it now that it's caused such chaos. If it was part of the scripted joke, they won't admit it. They'll probably say Chris did it on his own. So I don't know if we'll ever know the truth, because if the Oscars, if that was a scripted joke, that I'm sure somebody at the Oscars knew that Jada had alopecia. I don't know if Chris Rock knew, but I know somebody at the Oscars knew, and they still wanted that joke to be in the script, if it was in the script, or if Chris Rock might have went off script. Don't really know. People are talking about he knew, in which they don't know that. Not everyone in other people's business. Yeah, not everyone's in other people's business. And Chris Rock is a busy man. I mean, I'm sure he still writes stuff, produces stuff. So I don't think Chris Rock Knew. You said you still can't believe Will did that. I can't believe it either. I think Will needs some help. And everybody that's really talking was like, well, he should have smacked August, whatever his name, Alcina or what. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Whatever, Alcina, I think is his last name. Why he smack August is what people are saying. Why he smack August? August was doing it to his wife right in their house. So, but he didn't smack him. But no, August is bad about it. August is from the hood. Will Smith might be from Philly, but Will Smith ain't. I don't think Will Smith was being tough in Philly. I think Will Smith was probably a little sheltered. I think he was probably a little sheltered. I don't think he was beating up people and fighting and all that in Philly, because Will Smith became famous as a teenager. So I don't think Will Smith experienced what August experienced. So he probably knew not to mess with August, because August is cray-cray. August is cray-cray. He from New Orleans, and he from the hood in New Orleans, born and raised. And August has seen some things, and he got some family members that might do some things to you too. So Will Smith knew not to mess with August. I think Chris Rock was about to, but he didn't. Because if you look at the video, Chris Rock kind of stepped forward and then he stopped. Everybody kept saying that Chris Rock, he took that slap like a champ. Chris Rock didn't. Man, that's huge of him to be the bigger man. But I think Chris Rock had a moment. If you go back and look at that video, Chris Rock kind of stepped forward and he stopped it. He stopped. He was about to get him. But we don't know if Chris Rock is a fighter. Everybody saying, not be good. Even though he hit me, would not be good for my career or my anything. If I try to get sponsorships with stuff, it's not going to be good on me. So I think Chris Rock took that time to think, but Will Smith didn't take that time to think. All that time he had to walk across that stage. I didn't see the Oscar, so I thought maybe he just jumped on stage and smacked him like Chris Rock was at the end of the stage. But then when I actually saw the video, he walked the Green Mile to smack Chris Rock. Will Smith walked the Green Mile to smack Chris Rock. So he had all that time while he was walking to think. And then Chris Rock said something about Richard Smith? I don't know what Will Smith's name is. What's Will Smith's full name? Is that what it is? Willard Richard Smith or something like it? I don't know. Or Richard Willard Smith or something. I just know he said his full name while he was walking. No, Richard is the King Richard, which was Serena's name. I don't know what he said. I can't remember. Y'all just have to go look at the video to see what Chris Rock said as Will Smith was walking up to the stage to smack him. It seemed like it was in slow motion. Even after he smacked him, he was talking in slow motion. What? Don't say another effing word about my wife. And I think that Will Smith just added fuel to the fire. To the fire, to the limit, to the wire, to the limit. I think he just added more fuel to the fire, because now people gonna want to talk about Jada just to see if they can get a check out of Will Smith, trying to make Will Smith smack them. So now they're gonna talk about it even more than she was being talked about before, because they want a check from Will Smith. And if Chris Rock is smart, I don't care if Chris Rock is rich too. Get that check from Will Smith, because I surely would. Well, I probably wouldn't have made the check. I wouldn't have made it to getting the check, because I would have smacked him back. Me and Will Smith would have been fighting on that stage. So I wouldn't have got no check. Unless I could get a check for self-defense, because I would have. I ain't no teenager no more, to where I did let a friend smack me back in the day, but now I'm more crazy than if you smack me now, I got too much on my mind. Too much. I'm waiting for somebody. I'm waiting. Okay, just pray for me. Just pray for me. Y'all just pray. Because I'm waiting for somebody to try me, and that's bad. I shouldn't be like that. I know I'm wrong, so I can admit I'm wrong. So Will Smith need to admit he's wrong. But I'm waiting for somebody to try to smack me. Will Smith, come smack me. I'll fight you, and I'm going to sue you too, but I'm going to fight you. You or Jada. One of the two. I don't care. You smack me first, I'm gonna smack you back, but then I'm gonna sue you, get some money from you. I'm sorry. Times is what they are, and I need y'all millions. I need y'all millions. What did she say? You said that would have been so funny if Chris Rock would have. Chris Rock was, if you look at the video, he stepped, then he stopped. Like, hold up, this is my career. Everything leaning on this. No, and if I don't hit him back, then he looks bad. That's what Chris Rock had time to think. He thought real quick. If I don't hit him back, then I done made Will Smith look bad. Old Chris Rock thought about that. Yes, he did. I think Chris Rock thought about it, and it happened just that way. Because if he would have fought him back, they'd have been like, he don't know how to act. And you know what the is? They would have said, he don't know how to act. You said you heard that, Smack. If it was someone else, it would have been like 36 Mafia versus 36 Mafia versus Bone Thugs. It sure would have. It sure would have. You said right, because once you put your hands on me, it would have been on. I'm sorry. I would have. It would not have ended that way with Will Smith. With a lot of other people, everybody like, oh, he got that training when he played Ali. Do you know how long ago Will Smith played Ali? Do y'all realize how long ago that was? Do you think he still been boxing? Do you think he's still been boxing? Even boxers have to keep training. So if y'all think that Will Smith still got that knowledge from training for Ali a long time ago, that he gonna whoop somebody like that? I don't know. I don't think so, because he smacked them. Who smacked? What man smacks? I guess men smack. I don't know. Maybe on the Bad Boys Club or something. I guess they do. I know they smack women, but I didn't know they smack other men. I guess they smack women because they think it's softer than a punch. But, I said, Will Smith won a little holiday heart on him, didn't he? Will Smith won a little holiday heart. Gonna smack you. Smack you. Talk about my wife. Shoot. You talking about my wife. Hey, Noble. Hey. Welcome. We just talking about the silliness that happened and just seeing what people think so far. Everybody think that Will Smith was not right. And I'm sure there are people that may come in later or comment later and be in their emotions and be in their feelings all about. We just giving our opinions like everybody. They say everybody has one. Just like an A. Ho. Everybody has one. Well, I guess everybody has one. I feel sorry for somebody who don't. But yeah. It's just because they be all clogged up if they ain't got one. So hopefully everybody got it. Well, maybe they have to get a colostomy bag or something if they ain't got one. I'm going too deep into that. I just went all off kilter. Just all over here somewhere. We was over here and I just went all the way over here. Okay? Who weren't sympathetic? You said someone said Chris will be feeling that slap until August. That's wrong. That is wrong, Noble. They said that they know they're wrong. They are so wrong. People are saying so many things. It's so wrong. But Will Smith gonna be feeling it probably to August too, because they gonna talk about it. I mean, and they scared of him now. And I be in my day, white folks is gonna be scared of Will Smith. He's like a thug now. They don't know what he's gonna do next. They don't know, so they gonna be scared of Will Smith. Will Smith was in there. He was their buddy. He was out. Everybody loves Will. Everybody hates Chris. Like everybody, that's what everybody was. That's been the main theme that everybody been saying. Everybody hates Chris. They've been playing that little. Everybody hates Chris, making memes, doing all that stuff. So they getting a kick out of that. But Will Smith done tarnished. Everybody saying, oh, it ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna hurt Will Smith. It ain't gonna hurt Will Smith's pockets. Well, it may hurt his pocket. It ain't gonna hurt his pockets, but it's gonna take a little bit from his pockets. I don't care what nobody say. He gonna miss out on some things. because of doing that. It ain't gonna hurt his pocket because he's gonna still be rich, but he could have more. But if he don't want more, that's maybe why he did it, because he don't want more. He's happy with what he got. But that's going to take away from him, and that's going to add to Chris Rock. That's going to add to Chris Rock's pockets because they saw that he was the bigger man, and he didn't pop off like they probably would have expected Chris Rock to pop off back. I'm sure they did, especially for the roles that Chris Rock played in movies back in the day and stuff like that. They probably expected Chris Rock to pop off back, but Chris Rock was the grown man that he is. The grown man that he is. I'm doing good, Dolores. How you doing? How you doing? You don't hate Chris Tanell? That's his show. Everybody hates Chris, and everybody loved that show. So don't nobody hate Chris, but people, except the people that's diehard Will Smith. I'm not diehard Chris Rock. I'm not diehard Will Smith. I like both of them. And yeah, Chris Rock do got a mouth on him, but most comedians got mouths on them. That's part of their comedy. And other people were saying that if it was this one comedian, this white comedian named Ricky somebody that always talks about people and always dogs people, they're saying if he was the one that did it, that Will Smith wouldn't have smacked him. I thought that too. We don't know for sure, but I thought if it was a white comedian, would Will Smith have smacked him? We don't know for sure, but I really don't think he would have. I don't think he would have. Because we are quick as a people to go against our own people, go against each other with anger, but take a little while to go against other races with our anger. Now, us everyday black folk, anybody can get it. But the ones that got status and got some kind of what is it? I don't know what I'm trying to say. They got status, some kind of rank in society. They think twice before going for the other races because they know that could be more. You can get in more trouble for that than smacking your fellow black person. So people with status think twice, but us folk, we don't think twice. We gonna hit anybody. Anybody can get it with us regular everyday folk. You said Willie NYCFJB said Willie caught him with the Philly slap. He could have easily decked him. You said he could have easily decked him. He could have, but he just felt like slapping somebody. That's probably all he know how to do. He just felt like slapping him. He was up there watching. Said he was listening to Ludacris before going to the Oscars, and he was pumped up. So he was waiting. He was waiting because it didn't make sense because he laughed. I don't understand why he laughed. If you look at the video, he clearly laughed, and it wasn't no laugh like that. It was that kind of laugh. So how do you laugh like that and then get on stage and smack him? I'm confused. I just don't understand. Make me understand. Make me understand. That's why I said it's something going on up here. It's something going on. You thought it was staged until you saw Will crying, but Will's always crying. Will's an actor. Will's an actor, so it still could be staged, and all this could be part of a skit. But I mean, a lot of people saying it ain't. I guess we'll find out in the next couple of days. If nothing's said about it being staged in the next few days, it might not have been staged, but it's awful weird. Like I said, that he posted it on his Instagram, dressed for chaos, and that was from what I looked at the time, and I thought that post was before he smacked him, and then after he smacked him, he typed Philly and Baltimore don't know how to act in the comments. Or you can't invite people from Philly and Baltimore anywhere or something like that. He said Marlon Wayans saying something like he wished it was him. I bet everything that he wouldn't have slapped any of those Wayne. Nah, none of them. You think Sean would have fought him? Sean, and the funny thing is Sean did a skit acting like Chris Rock. I went through the old videos. I don't know if they said it was 1999, but he had the white suit on like Chris Rock had the white suit on when he hosted the Oscars or when he was doing something at the Oscars, and he was joking people way back when. And Sean Wayans did a skit where he got smacked, and then everybody was beating him up and all that. And he was acting as Chris Rock. Y'all gotta go look that up. So they was like, Sean Wayans predicted this years ago or something. He slapped his wife's name out of his mouth. Yeah, he did, but he slapped an embarrassment to himself, though. Will could have saved his comeback during his speech. Words for words, not slap for slap. Yeah, he messed his whole speech up because he had to cry the whole time in the speech, and he still didn't apologize. He did not apologize to Chris Rock. And they said Chris Rock apologized to Jada. Highly favored. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it different for a man to slap another man? Just saying. Said that wasn't staged. You don't think it was staged? That's why a lot of people don't think it was staged, but it's just, what is it? I can't explain. It just seems so weird that it happened the way it happened. I mean, it just seems so. And then how he talked afterwards. That's what I didn't get. Maybe because he was crying or getting ready to cry. And you know how when you were a little kid, that's what he sounded like when you was a little kid and you was mad and you got in trouble about something and or somebody was talking about your mama or something when you was a little kid. It sounded like how that's what he sounded like. Don't say another F thing about my wife. Sound like how when you about to cry when you were a kid and you mad because somebody done said something. Don't say nothing about my mama. That's just how it sounded, like he went back to his youth. So I said, there's something here, something going on. Will, I think Will going through a midlife. He been acting like it, the stuff he been doing since right before he turned 50. And then Jada doing what she didn't help the situation. Even if they had an open marriage, they've been keeping all that stuff a secret for all these years. So for her to do something to make them get embarrassed about their open marriage and you with this young, not only did you do it, but you did it with somebody the same age as a child. So that didn't help. And then Will's feeling self-conscious about himself and what's going on with him in the bedroom because of some of the stuff that Jada said of why she did what she did with August. So, yeah, you can have an open marriage all day long, but you still can be self-conscious about yourself in your open marriage when stuff like that happens. Because you don't want to think that person's doing better than you and your wife is feeling that person more than she feeling you. Open marriage or not. Already competing with Tupac, and Tupac been gone for 20-some years. So they were laughing at his other jokes. That one got caught up in that laughter. Now if you look at that video, when he said that they started laughing after he said that. I don't think they was laughing at the prior. They started laughing after he said that. They might have laughed at the prior, but that laugh was not continuous. I don't think that laugh was continuous from a prior. That laugh looked like it started after Chris Rock said that, unless the cameras were slow and showing behind some kind of way. I don't know, but I know with live shows the cameras are used, but all the cameras should be behind the same speed though. One camera shouldn't be behind more speed than the other. It was weird. You said maybe he said that don't type my mouth wife like he was under the influence. I don't know what he's under influence of, but when he said that part, he sounded like he was under the influence. Will is hiding some deep pain through his smile. Yeah, I think so too. Spontaneous reaction to something very personal about Jada. Yeah, at the Oscars though, he could have slapped him another day just saying, I have patience to tap. Yeah. That's what people said. Why did he slap him after the show? Why did he have to slap him on the show? If you wanted to slap him, okay, you slap him after the show. But you wanted to do it on the show right before you were supposed to get your Oscar, when he still got his Oscar, but wanted to cry. I don't think the crime was because he felt bad about smacking Chris Rock at all. I think the crime was he felt bad about how people were perceiving him after he did that. Because instead of thinking before he did it, he thought after, but he still had anger in him for Chris Rock because he didn't apologize. He even made jokes about it. So if Chris Rock came out there and smacked him, When he made that joke about, oh, I was the crazy daddy like I played in the movie. If Chris Rock came out there and smacked him, then like, oh, you gonna joke about smacking me? You gonna joke about smacking me now? I took it like a man. I took it like a man. I looked at you like, oh, he needs some help. Something ain't right with Will. Because that's exactly how Chris Rock looked. He didn't look like he was scared or nothing. Everybody wanted to, oh, Chris Rock's this and this and that. He was scared and this and that. Chris Rock didn't look like he was scared. He looked like, fool, what is wrong with you? But I know who you are and I acknowledge who you are. So I'm not going to disrespect you like you just disrespected me. Because something must be wrong. Something's not right. That's what I got from Chris Rock's look after the fact. You said Chris could have taken him. I think Chris could too, but everybody's like, nah, Chris Rock couldn't take Will Smith. That's why he was scared. I don't think Chris Rock was scared because of his mannerisms. If you look at his mannerisms, it wasn't like he was shaking and like, no, he said Will Smith just smacked the out of me. That's what he said. And then he made a joke about it, but I don't think Chris Rock was scared at all. I think Chris Rock was like, oh my gosh, what is going on with something serious going on here? And I'm not going to keep edging it on. I'm not going to keep, he knew when to stop with the jokes because I think he saw something's really wrong. Something serious is going on. Yeah, you said on stage. This was his first Academy Awards that was directed and produced by blacks. It was supposed to be historic for that reason. And if the Oscars scripted that joke in there, they probably purposely did that because of what you just said. That this was the first Academy Awards that was directed and produced by blacks. It was supposed to be historic for that reason. Will it be produced again? Will it happen again? So the Oscars was, or you said Academy Awards. So the Oscars was directed and produced by blacks. The Oscars last night, or you mean the movie that Will Smith was in is the first movie that's gotten an Oscar? Well, now because I think Black Panther got an Oscar. I think it did. I thought Lupita got an Oscar for Black Panther. So okay, so you saying that I didn't know the Oscars was produced and directed by blacks last night. That's probably why they did that. That if it wasn't scripted, it probably was like, yeah, see, we give them a little leeway, and look what happens. That's why we don't let them do stuff. So, yeah, Will definitely needs an intervention for mental stability after the fact, but still, all that stuff that staged this award show was everybody okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know all the staff that staged the Oscars was black. And that might be why something like that happened, so they can have an excuse not to let us do nothing no more. And everybody's like, I hated this becoming a black and white thing, but that's what it's going to come for everybody else. It may not become that for us, but for the white people, it's going to become a black and white thing because they're like, look at them over fighting at the Oscars live. What's wrong with them? So, I mean, we can lie and pretend that it ain't gonna become that for them all day long, but that's what they see. Like, who done let the dogs out? Hey, Hallie. This further sheds, these words so tiny, that's why I'm squinting and reading over here. Sheds us in a bad light. Black folks can't get along to save our lives. Nova said exactly. Chris was raised in Brooklyn. He knew the G code. What's the G code? I don't know it. Tell me, you NYC. What's the G code? Not to hit back? The G code is to punch somebody back, I thought. I thought the G code was, are you crazy? Bam! You slap me, but you're going to get this. You're going to get all this. All this right up in here. Since you want to think later, you want to act now, think later. I'm going to act now, think later too. I thought that was the G code. You got to hit me on the G code, NYC. You got to hit me on that. Or you mean the G code is not to talk about another man's wife? He took it like a boss. I ain't think that was the G code though. I mean, he was talking about the lady got here, but I ain't think that was the G. I think a G still gonna hit you back, whether he was wrong or not. Maybe that's the Cali G code. I don't know. Maybe that's the Kentucky G code, because I think a G would have hit you back regardless if he was in the wrong or not. Because G's don't care about you, your wife, or nothing. You hit them, you done invaded their bubble. So anybody can get it. I ain't even a G, and if you hit me, we going. I don't care if I get beat up. Like I said, I took a lick like that. That's bad like that lick I took when I was a teenager, but I knew I was wrong. I was talking about my friend. So it could be the case. Maybe Chris Rock knew he was wrong, like you said. But I mean, as a grown person, I don't care if I'm wrong. You gonna hit me, you gonna get it. Because I got a lot of built up years of built up. So you hit me, you gonna get it whether I'm wrong or not. I might apologize after the fact. But I got a lot of built up aggression. Maybe that's what Will Smith had. He couldn't. I'm not gonna hit you first though. I'm just not. Now, when I was young, I'm gonna hit you first. But as I'm older, I'm not gonna hit you first. But if you hit me, then you have opened up the gates, and not the gates of heaven. You have opened up the gates, and not the pearly gates. You have opened up the gates. Just don't do it. Don't open them up. I don't even care if I get beat up. That's the whole thing. I'm gonna fight you, and I shouldn't be. Just pray. I shouldn't be like that, but it's a lot of built up aggression, years of things that you just want to take out on somebody sometimes. So you just sit back and wait. Like, I wish woo, you waiting this day. You gonna here, try it. Just try it. Because I'm smart enough to know, okay, I don't want to start it. Because if I start it, then they can probably press charges on me. But if I finish it, then that's different. But I don't want to start it. But I also ain't going to let you get no good punch in. I'm going to block that man. But and the fact that you tried to punch and I blocked it, you didn't hit me, I'm still going to defend myself after the fact because you tried it. You tried it. Chris could have came back with some more jokes, but he took the high road. Yeah, that's why I said Chris knew like something ain't right. Something's not quite right. So he stopped with the jokes. Jada will use this as a red table talk opportunity for more money. Yeah, and probably try to get Chris Rock and Will on there. Because she don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Jada has never been in that marriage. It shows in all her emotions and all the mannerisms. That's what somebody put on his comment on his Instagram. They said, you got this picture of both of y'all from the Oscars and talking about, it's going to be chaos tonight or whatever. They was like, but you got posting pictures with y'all together, but she ain't posting nothing on her page but herself and her dress on the Oscars. Nothing with y'all together. Then that just shows, and they was like, it shows basically y'all relationship. She's all about her. She ain't studying you. Jada, I don't think Jada's ever really studying Will. Will and Jada are friends, and halftime not that. It just was, hey, it made sense. So they got married, got together. She was pregnant. So, I mean, why not just go on and get with somebody who's going to get you somewhere? Jada was doing okay, but Jada was not doing what Will was doing. I don't care what nobody say. Jada was doing okay, but she was not making that Will Smith money. I don't care if she was, show me proof. If she was making that Will Smith money, show me proof, because I don't want to believe it. That's a business arrangement marriage, which, shoot, hey, ain't nothing wrong. I ain't saying nothing against it. If that's what y'all do, it might work out. It's lasted longer than some marriages that's been for love. So if you got to have a business arrangement marriage, then treat it like that. But I don't think it's like that for Will. Will is all in. Jada, she said it ain't gonna be no. What you got to say? My son done came in from work. He's laughing because I'm talking about what Will Smith did. What do you think about that? What's your opinion on that?
I think all the people that is talking about he's a violent man.
That's because my son's crazy. So he's going to agree.
He did not punch him.
So he didn't punch him, but he smacked him. A smack can be just this. That was a hard smack. It wasn't no tap. And plus, why did he smack him? He's a comedian. Comedians talk about people all the time.
But she has alopecia.
Okay, but she said she don't care. She just posted on her Instagram last week. She doesn't care anymore what people have to say about her hair.
But she looked visibly like, if you looked at it, he tried to like.
They laughed and then they laughed when he first said that. She laughed a little.
He was boiling up before that.
That's what everybody said, that he was boiling. Which he was. It's a mental. Everybody's like, he needs to get a psychiatrist to let all that aggression. Maybe he needs to punch on a punching bag. Maybe he needs to do another Ali movie. I don't know.
Said that Denzel said to him?
What Denzel say?
Denzel,
Denzel's like his buddy.
Denzel's like a full Christian. He changed.
Okay, but what did Denzel say?
He's like, be careful at your highest moment. That's when the devil comes.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
Before that happened or whatever.
Before that happened, but he still happened. Yeah, Denzel said that. Denzel said, "Be careful. The highest moment is when the devil comes for you," and he still didn't even listen. He mentioned that. I think he mentioned that in his speech. That Denzel said that. But they know they wrong. They need to let Will get some help. Now, if Will Smith, something happened to Will Smith because he ain't letting all this out. He wrote that book. I don't know what the book's about. I ain't reading the book. I ain't bought the book. Some of y'all might have bought the book. I ain't studying that book. But maybe that book's about all the stuff that he's building up on. I don't know. I just think Will needs a good psychiatrist. I'm sure he probably has a psychiatrist, but does he have a good one? He might not. He's probably past the point of psychiatrist. He might need a pastor or a monk or whatever religion he might be. I don't know. With Scientology, I don't know. They say they're not sound. I don't know what they are. They don't know what they are. He need to talk to somebody that's going to actually, because he can't be going around doing this stuff. Because is this going to be a pattern?
He must somewhat believe in God to say that.
It's going to be a pattern of him smacking folk when they talk about Jada. Because they going, like I said, people are going to be trying Will Smith on purpose, trying to get that check, wanting him to smack him.
He ain't press charges.
Nah, he ain't press charges. But if he's smart, he sue him. He don't need the money, but just pure fact, just off of purpose. Just make me a little richer, Will. Okay, you did what you did. You embarrassed me. People gonna be talking about me for the rest of my life because of what you did to me. So you gonna give me some money for this. I might not need your money. I might take your money and donate it to charity, but I'm gonna get something out of you, Will, because I'm embarrassed for the rest of my life. Will saying he was a vessel for love, but slapping Chris. That's what some people said. Yeah, why he's saying that? You shouldn't even say that in your speech, because you just counterfeited with that. Love is patient, love is kind, slow to anger. Yep. Not really irritated, long suffering. That's true. Corinthians, what is it? 1 Corinthians 13, something like it. It's against the law to put your hands on someone if it's not self-defense. Will was not in any physical danger. That was done off of misplaced anger. Will needs Jesus like the rest of us. Yeah. Like the rest of us.
Nah, it would have been different.
Well, I said I need Jesus a little more. Well, I'm needing about the same amount as Will, because Will's the one that popped off. Because when Will hit me, I would have popped off back at Will.
You probably would have.
I would have.
No. If somebody says something like that,
no, you gotta first look at Will and Jada's relationship.
That's what I said. He had to do that.
Yeah, because she done embarrassed him all over the place with her red table talk, with the entanglement. She's talked so deep and tell so much stuff that she shouldn't be telling. She's not in it. Jada is not. Jada wouldn't have smacked nobody for Will. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Period. Jada would not have smacked nobody for Will. That's what I'm gonna say.
People is making all types of jokes about it.
And if you think I'm wrong, think I'm wrong. Jada would not have smacked no woman for talking about Will. Just that simple. I don't care what nobody got to say. She would have probably laughed and been like, "Oh, you can't take a joke. Why are you getting so mad? You can't take a joke." Let me see Jada smack somebody for Will. Hey, Chef, let man be a man. Well, Chris Rock should have been a man too and smacked him. And now Chris Rock showed more strength. Everybody wants to say Chris Rock wasn't a man, but I'm like, okay, so are you saying Martin Luther King was not a man? because Chris Rock chose nonviolence. He chose not to. He saw something wasn't. He saw the breakdown in his brother, even though his brother smacked the crap out of him. He saw that. Okay, Will's on a whole nother level. He's on a whole nother level. Something is not right. I do not believe that Chris Rock was scared. I don't care what nobody say. I don't believe he was scared because if you look at the video, he went and then he thought. I think he had a second thing. It didn't take Chris Rock long to think, but he stepped after Will smacked him. He stepped that one leg like he had one of them moments like. But he was like, woo-sah. He did the woo-sah. That's what Will Smith should have did the woo-sah. What happened to the woo-sah, Marcus? What happened to the woo-sahs? You should have been doing the woo-sahs because you might not have popped off. He said he went on a spiritual journey to Africa, participating in African rituals, not Jesus. Oh, he did that? Oh, I don't be know what these stars be doing, all kind of stuff. Yeah, it is against the law. That's why I didn't understand why the city of Los Angeles didn't press charges. Any other domestic situation, doesn't the city? No, if Chris Rock don't press charges, any other domestic situation, usually it don't matter if you don't press charges. If the city thinks, okay, they will press charges, but I guess they don't feel Will Smith is a danger further, so they don't press charges. But if it was just some random black dude off the street that came up in there and smacked Chris Rock, and Chris Rock said, I don't want to press charges, the city of Los Angeles would have pressed charges on him. They would have.
If Will smacked some other white comedian.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have smacked the white comedian. That's the whole thing. I don't believe he would have. He knows he would have knew the consequences would have been worse. I know that's why I said regular everyday people like us don't care about color, but people with status know, okay, if I do this, this can ruin me. He know if he can smack a black man, that ain't gonna. They gonna look at him funny, but they ain't gonna be like cancel. They saying cancel, but ain't nobody. But it's a lot of people taking up. So, chef. What is Stu Vezant Rockwell? Why didn't he go after August? Is it Alcina? I don't know what his name. I've been messing up his name this whole thing. Oh, September, August, May, June, July. With the same energy after being publicly humiliated with the entanglement. Yeah, her son's friend will be overcompensating. He's taking that. That's what everybody said. He's taking out that past aggression from that. He's taking that out now on Chris Rock from that. All this been building up, and he found a target. Chris Rock was on the clock. What would you expect him to? Yeah, he was on the clock, Chef. Will smacked a white comedian before. Who was that? Jim Carrey, but he didn't really smack. He kind of pushed him away. When he was that Jim Carrey that kissed him or whatever. He didn't smack. He didn't smack him like he smacked Chris Rock. I thought that was like a shove or something. I don't think it was no bam. I don't think it was that. I can't remember, but I thought it was like a shove. But for that, and even if it was a smack like that, you're not talking about Jim Carrey. Who was it that tried to kiss him? I thought he smacked the one that tried to kiss him. I thought it was Jim Carrey that tried to kiss him. I don't know who tried to kiss him that time. He punched somebody that tried to kiss him?
Yeah, because it was a crazy thing. It was a dude. It was some.
No, somebody saying something about that he smacked a white comedian.
But he punched somebody to try to kiss him.
Oh, I didn't know he punched you said it was a fan?
Yeah, because they tried to kiss him.
Yeah, because they tried to kiss him, though. That's different. That's a thing. You've been biting my bubble. Words, though, shouldn't be that violent. You shouldn't get that violent over no words unless you me or somebody like us. I mean, unless you everyday folk. But if you're a person with status and something to lose, you should have a little bit more control. Unless you like a rapper from the streets that's been doing this for years, because that's what you do. But when you, like you said in his speech, I'm for love and I'm this and that and I'm not a violent person, whatever he was saying. I don't know, because the speech was, I mean, he was doing all that crying and stuff. Chris Rock took one for the team. For all entanglement jokes, everyone be clowning. Yep, Chris Rock took one for the team. I agree, Rockwell. Do your research. I'm not talking about Jim Carrey. Yeah, I don't know. I don't be in these folks' business. She said she don't be in these folks' dang business. Me neither. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, yeah, he is. He gonna make millions in the next Netflix special. You say you think it was a fan and he didn't hit him like he did Chris. Oh, my son said he punched him, but I don't. Let me Google that real quick. Let me Google that so we can verify this story. We're gonna verify and see what happened. Let's see. We're gonna find out. If it's not on the news, I don't know anything about it. He did punch that fan. He slapped and pushed. Now, you said he didn't. He didn't punch that fan. He slapped and pushed him. Let's see. Why is this search taking so long? Search. Are you searching? Are you not? Let me see. Yeah, show me the results because I want to see. Everything's just. I said slap somebody before, but I'm hoping they would show something. It's all talking about Chris Rock when I put that. They ain't showing nobody else. Hold on. Let me put Will Smith. Will Smith slaps comedian, and it's gonna say Chris Rock slapped another comedian, maybe. Yeah, let's see if he did that. Okay, celebs reacted now. There's people reacting. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, Chris Rock, Chris Rock, Chris Rock, Chris Rock. He could have killed him. Celebrities weigh in on Will Smith. They say, now, I don't think that Chris Rock is that fragile that Mac could have killed him, but that's how them folk is making it. That's how big they making it. I told you. I'm trying to told you. They gonna make it bigger than it was. Like Will Smith done pulled out a gun on Chris Rock. Now, that's why you don't do stuff like that, because they gonna make you the devil himself. They don't want from everybody love who we love Will Smith. Now he do one smack. Now they don't like him. I don't have no problem with Will Smith and Chris Rock, but I'm just admitting that I think Will Smith was wrong. But they, like I said, people said they're human, so he just didn't think about his status or his career, because I mean, I guess he's done. I guess he's retired. He don't need. I don't. He don't care no more. He don't care no more. It's not like he's searching for movie roles. He don't care no more. He did punch that fan. You're saying he didn't. Yeah, he didn't punch that fan. He slapped him. Okay, he slapped the fan. He's always slapping people. I don't think he knows how to punch no more. After he didn't practice for the Ali, he gave up on the punching, I guess. He like to smack you. He like to smack you. He ain't even giving you a backhand though. He's just smacking you. I can see if he's giving the backhand. I feel like smacking him today. Smack, smack. I feel like smacking him today. Ludicrous. It is. This is ludicrous. This whole situation is ludicrous. Yeah, I can't even find them. This so much about the Oscar ain't gonna be uh talked about. They saying about Will Smith fans convinced the attack on Chris Rock was staged, stuff like that. A lot of people think so. But if it was staged, you think they would have came out by now and said, we got all y'all. We got all y'all. But it's awful funny that I mean, I guess security never thought Will Smith would do that because they just let him walk up there slowly. He like pimp walked up there. He walked up there like, look here, player. Somebody said he walked up there like Wild Wild West. This is how he walked in the Wild Wild West movie. They let him like slowly walk up there like this is how it's gonna be done. I'm about to pimp up. I'm about to be Bishop Don Juan on you. Walk up here on this stage, smack you, and walk off just like I didn't even do nothing. But I'm gonna get in the crowd and I'm gonna act like a 5-year-old kid and say, "Don't talk about my effing wife. Don't say a effing thing about my wife again." Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know. I guess alopecia outreach is going to be good, or maybe they have. Then people going to be. It's going to be a popular topic. It's a popular topic now. If it wasn't already when she talked about it, it's even more popular now. It's even more popular topic now. You say he's a bee. What kind of man slaps a man? Type in fan kisses Will Smith. Okay, type that in. What Rockwell say? You said exactly, Trisha. Would Will have done that if it had been a white comedian like Ricky? That's what people said. That's what a lot of people said because they said that Ricky Gervais guy tears people up, or a female comedian or a white female comedian. I think not. Will wants Jada to respect him as a man so bad. He does, and she ain't never going to. That's the whole thing. No matter what he does, Jada's never going to respect him as a man. She ain't. I mean, it just is what it is. She ain't gonna never. And that's sad. It's sad to have your wife don't respect you as a man, and y'all been married all these 20-some years. Him and his other wife prior probably would have been better if he stayed with her and didn't leave her for Jada, even though he says he didn't. But even though they all, I mean, that other wife, she kudos to her because she forgave, and she forgave, and they all a family unit and stuff. But I really think that he had a good one with the prior. I don't know her too much, but for her to have a character to forgive and still, be that family unit, and after what happened in the situation, I think she's got a decent character. I don't know her though, so I can't say that. But I know that she probably was into him more than Jada is into him. But did she leave him because of what he did with Jada, or she left him prior? Because it was shortly after the divorce that he was marrying Jada. Is what I'm saying. Did she leave him because she was hurt because he may have been cheating, or she just left him because she didn't like him no more? I don't know those details. Who knows those details? Who knows those details? Not I. I don't know. They've probably talked about it because they tell every ounce of their business. Now they were secretive for so long. That red table talk brought every ounce of their business out. Every ounce after being secretive for 20 something years. Now all your business is just out there. And then you get mad when people, joke about your business that you're putting out there. Not saying that he should have been joking because she has alopecia. No, he should not. I'm not saying Chris Rock was right, but he's a comedian. Comedians joke about everything. When they joke about how you look, period. How you look is something you can't help and change. And comedians been talking about how people look since comedians been around. Is it right? It's a part of comedy. You don't go. That's why if you go to comedy shows, you know not to sit in the front row or the first few rows because those people are gonna get it. Not all of them, but somebody in them first few rows is gonna get roasted. It just is what it is. So if you go to comedy shows, you know it's a chance that you might get roasted. And have people fought comedians before? Yeah, they have. They have, but they ain't Will Smith though. That's the whole difference between them people and Will Smith. Will Smith is Will Smith. He got something to lose. Not really, but I mean, he's got, his character is at stake. A regular person like me, my character ain't at stake. Who cares? I mean, a regular person like us, everyday folk, we ain't famous, we ain't stars, we ain't supposed to be role models to the youth. We ain't supposed to be telling kids what to do and what. I mean, even though I don't agree with you letting your kids look up to people on TV or musical artists and nothing like that. They may want to do what they do as a job or as a career, but I don't think they should model their lives, their personal lives after these people. I don't agree with that, but I mean, they call you a role model, you're a role model because some people do want to be just like those people, which is not cool. You want to be right like them career-wise, like I said, cool. But when you want to have every aspect, Will Smith smacking people, so I won't smack people too, something like that, then that's just stupid. That's just dumb. No, she's spoken about it. She left because they grew apart as Will became a rising star. Okay, I guess so. I guess Will didn't want a divorce. He didn't believe in divorce. Feel bad for Will. Oh, he didn't want a divorce. Okay. So, okay, the wife left because they grew apart. And Will's gonna have some problems. Jada just ain't gonna leave, though. I don't think Jada gonna leave, but she be acting like she gonna leave sometimes. If Jada leave, Will ain't gonna know what to do. So I think that she does have a little bit of care about him. Where she straw for Will. So a little bit of care about him. Because I think that would be I think it would be the last straw. The last little straw for Will if Jada was ever to divorce him. So I guess they gotta have the open marriage to keep her from divorcing him. I don't know. She says there will be no more entanglements, but there may be no more entanglements that are spoken of. Because we don't know how many other entanglements there have been, but that Will might have done and that Jada might have done, but this one just got out to the public and that made it worse. So maybe there won't be any more just because you don't. I mean, she should have knew that was going to get out. That man, August, whatever his name, Alcina or whatever, he was on a mental breakdown. He was having a mental breakdown, and then you choose to bring yourself into the picture, pretending to counsel this boy. Because he's a boy to me, he's a boy to her. He's only in his 20s, and you pretend to counsel this boy, and then you sleep with him, and this boy falls in love with you. He already was on the verge of a mental breakdown, so you should have known that he was going to speak on it because he was already on the verge of a mental breakdown before you even became involved with him. Then he got all attached to you, and then you be like, okay, I can't do this no more. For our image, me and Will, I know I gotta be with Will. And that man's told to the floor and even more than he was before he was told down when he was talking to you and you was counseling him. He told down even more now. So of course that was gonna get out. So she should have been smarter in that entanglement and not had that one, but she wanted it so bad that she did, and he wanted her too. She wanted that young tenderoni. He was a tenderoni because he's the same age as her son. Jaden's friend, yeah. He was Jaden's friend. They ain't friends no more. But he was Jaden's friend, yeah. And she was like counseling him and then became intimate with him. So I mean that shows the type of stuff that she does. And that's not cool. That boy about took himself out when she didn't want to be with anymore. But it's crazy though if you see the red carpet pictures of her in August and stuff, how happy she was and how her physical demeanor was totally different, how closer she was to him and stuff. Then you look at the red carpet photos of her and Will, and it's not the same chemistry. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think she meant Jaden Noble, but spell check did Karen. I don't know how that spell check got Karen out of Jaden, but who knows? Spell check, something's wrong with it. Autocorrect, something's wrong with it because I don't know how they got Karen out of Jaden at all. I guess Jaden is not in the dictionary of the autocorrect because it's a little too black for them. you saying he act like a Karen? Well, shoot, Jaden thinks he's Karen sometimes. Sometimes he's Jaden. You don't know what Jaden gonna be. So, hey, she might have been right because Jaden don't know what he gonna be half the time. He just don't be knowing. They said he commented on it and they tore him up in the comments. Poor little Jaden. He should have knew better. He should have known better that they was gonna tear him up in the comments. They said they tore him a new one. That's why you don't get the kids involved in your mess. That's why you don't sleep with your kids' friends. That's what they basically was clowning them about her sleeping with his friend who used to be his friend. They was clowning, putting memes, and they said they was putting memes in the comments and everything because Jaden had to talked on the subject about his dad smacking Chris Rock, and they clowned him in the comments. Poor old Jaden, poor little Jaden, or Karen, as Trisha said. Karen Smith. Oh Lord. It's just a crazy situation. But we'll see what comes of it. What will be the outcome? That's what I'm wanting to see. What is going to be the outcome of this? Will he lose his Oscar? What do y'all think? Will Chris Rock use it to make a Netflix special and make big money off of it? Do him and Chris Rock have a movie coming out? Was it staged? What's the other thing I was going to say? Something about Chris Rock. Will there be like a big apology between Will Smith and Chris Rock, or like a man to man thing on the red table talk? Y'all think it's gonna be a red table talk? I don't even watch that crap, but I would maybe watch the replay, or I don't know if I'll watch it live. If there was going to be a red table talk, I mean that would get many views. A red table talk between Chris Rock and Will Smith and Jada. But I mean, there's really not much to talk about besides apologizing and saying what built him up to that, or why exactly he did that. Jaden and his boyfriend. Jaden got a boyfriend. Who knows? Jaden probably got a boyfriend and a girlfriend. We don't. Them kids don't know. They don't know. We don't know. They just need to. You said it wasn't. It wasn't stupid. You would get your coins if I was Chris. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, he might as well get his coins. He might as well, and he would definitely get them. Be crazy if he made a whole tour based on the title of getting smacked or something. The getting jiggy with it tour or something. Nah, we'll try to sue him then. Be like, look here, I didn't press charge on you. You can't sue me. I can use that in my title. So yeah, this what we did. We talked about. Y'all gave y'all opinions. Other people will probably come and tear me to pieces in the comments later, but hey, it's just an opinion. Like I said, everybody has one, and some people and Will Smith don't care about my opinion. He don't care about none of our opinions, but we gave it because everybody else is giving their opinions today all day long and last night too. So we gave it. It ain't gonna make or break Will Smith. But I just thought higher of Will Smith, but that's what you get thinking higher of people. You don't think higher of no man because man is liable to do anything. Oh, he outed Tyler the Creator? I didn't know that. I didn't know Jaden did that. I don't be keeping up with them people. Look at you. You said you don't be in people's business. Obviously you do, Trisha, for you to know that. Because I didn't know that. That no Jaden out, no Tyler the Creator. Or if I did, I forgot it. Because now I'm thinking, now that I think I did watch a YouTube videos talking something about that. Now that I think. So I think I forgot it. But I think I did see that on YouTube. And you brought it to my remembrance. Bring it into remembrance unto me. Like 2 years ago or something. About 2 years ago, wasn't it? About 2 years ago that he did that. And I think Tyler never acknowledged it. I don't think he ever said he was gay. But I mean, why do people have to say what they are? It's their business. And unless you're in a relationship and you're dating somebody, I feel you should be honest about what you are or what you have been or what definitely what you are and currently doing. This download stuff got to stop. If you tell somebody you're bisexual or you tell somebody you like men and you want to date a woman, which bisexual, and they don't want to date you, that's their option. This download stuff, stop it. If they don't want to date you, they don't want to date you. Find somebody who will date you. Don't go around lying to people and stuff, doing all this behind this stupid stuff. I think it's just dumb. If the person don't want to date you, they don't want to date you. It's just that simple. Find somebody who does want to date you with the lifestyle that you live. I don't know why they make that so hard and cause so much issues behind it. Because they have to have that person to date. You don't have to have that person to date. Find somebody who's going to date you and accept you for what you are. Gosh, going around ruining lives. Yeah, it's not. But it is the person that you want to be with. Business definitely is. Oh, you said somebody else said something about it. That's why you mentioned it. Oh, I didn't see that. Well, I didn't see that. So, folks, we done said I say. I'm gonna get on off here because I got things I'm supposed to be doing. Am I gonna do them? I don't know. But I think things I'm supposed to be doing. I hope I achieve some things I want to achieve. And then I'll get back to doing my YouTube videos on here. This one I just had to do because it happened. And it happened. But hopefully I can achieve something that I need to achieve. Focus. And I'll be back to doing these videos, y'all, to worship and the worship it. If you ain't subscribed to my other channel, La La Living Life Over 40, subscribe. I've just started it. That's going to be more the lifestyle channel. That's going to be where my like trips that I go on are going to be on. That's where my concerts, like the New Edition concert, is already up on there. If you haven't seen it, it got a lot of views. It got, well, a lot of views for me. I think it might have like 2,000 views by now. I ain't looked in a couple of days, but it got a lot of views. But I still only have like 13 to 14 subscribers. So yeah, if you ain't subscribed to my other channel, go on over and subscribe. Because that's gonna be, like I said, my lifestyle, my trips will be on there. My concerts I go to will be on there. And I'm going to another New Edition concert in May because they after I told y'all, I said they need to come to Louisville. So I said in my video when I was giving a review, I said I want to see them again. They need to come to Louisville. Louisville wasn't on the schedule. But then this last week they announced they coming to Louisville for Derby with Janet Jackson. And the tickets are about the same as what I paid, just a little tiny bit more. Now I could get some for the same as what I paid, but I want better seats. So it's better seats. It's just a little tiny bit more than what I paid for the last one. So hey, I'm there. I'm going to be there May 7th at the Derby to see New Edition and Janet Jackson. Miss Janet. Her name is not Janet. I mean, her name ain't Baby. It's Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Okay. So yeah, hopefully I can film there because Janet might be a little picky about cameras and stuff, but I don't think they're going to take your phone from you. I think people will be filming too there. So we'll see if I get to film that one. But I'm going to that one. Put the link it's in the community tab. Like I have videos from that page. I only got 2 videos up. But it's in the community tab, Trisha. So to that channel. But I can add it to the description. I'll be in to my description. But I can try to do that. Oh, you got it. Okay. So yeah, Trisha just put the link there. So that's the link to my other channel. Let me see if I can pin it. Yeah. Let me close that. I don't know why I did that. Pin. Is it going to pin it? It should be pinning it. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, my screen went black because I tried to pin. It says it's pinned. So yeah, that's my other channel. Click that link. That's going to be, like I said, it pinned Noble's comment. I did not click on your okay. Let me unpin message. YouTube's tripping. Let me try to pin this again. See if YouTube will stop tripping. Pin message. Okay, there it is. The pin message up there. That's my new little channel that hopefully grows. And it's going to be for like concerts. This is lifestyle channel. It's going to be for my concerts, for my travels, for fashion hauls, shopping hauls. I don't know if I'm do beauty and makeup. Probably not. But y'all see I ain't got nothing on there. I got a little bit of something on my lips. Nobody do all that. I did put makeup on. Now, I don't do much makeup. Y'all know I don't do all that. But I do, if I go somewhere, I might put some mascara, may put some eyeshadow, a little lipstick. I put some little foundation on. When I went to the new edition, I did the eyeshadow, mascara. I did lashes. I did put lashes on for the new edition concert. I put Drea's lashes on and some lipstick and a little foundation. That's about it. I ain't going to do all that contouring and all that. I did that in Africa for that one video, and that's it. That's it. I didn't do it. Somebody did it for me. It's just all. But I ain't doing all that makeup. You said, what will this channel be? It's Lala Living Life Over 40. So I got a trailer I'm going to put on that channel that I recorded yesterday and about went crazy just trying to record a 5-minute trailer. You said, it's crazy how Will trying to bring God into this when he and Jada engaging in their ungodly and moral open marriage and encourage messing up their kids, Jaden wearing dresses. They let them be free. They letting them be free. Hey, we don't know what God Will's talking about. Do we know what God Will is talking about? We don't know. We don't know. Only Will knows what God he was talking about. You need to apologize for your transphobic comment. What transphobic comment? Here we go with this. I did not make no transphobic comment. I said he don't know what he is, and Jaden don't know what he is. Is he always in the dress? No. So did he get an operation? No. Is he saying he's trans? No. So my comment is not transphobic considering Jaden's not trans. Have to clear that up. Yeah, y'all don't have to block them. It is what it is. My comment was not. I hate when people try to twist and turn things to say, oh, you're transphobic. They'll say that, or homophobic, or transphobic in a heartbeat. Jaden is not a trans woman. And Jaden is not a trans man. Jaden is a confused individual. He don't know what he is. It's just that simple. If he comes out and says, okay, I'm trans, okay, that's different. But he's not. Jaden is just Jaden. So that comment was not. And we're not going to focus on that. No. And that was a long time ago. That comment was like, what, 20, 30 minutes ago? Lord of mercy, I tell you. Probably know who that was. And we ain't going to worry about that. Jada putting all her family's mess out there, but get mad about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jada's the one that put their business out there that you didn't know, no business. You didn't really know their business until the Red Table Talk, and now you know a whole bunch of their business. I'm sure we don't know all of their business, but we know a whole bunch because of this Red Table Talk. A whole bunch. So, I mean, that's just like any other regular person. You put your business out there, people gonna talk about it. Just is what it is. People gonna be people. If you want to smack everybody who's gonna say something about you, you're gonna be smacking a whole bunch of folk. It's just that simple. If you want to smack everybody who's gonna say something about your wife, you're gonna be smacking a whole bunch of folk. So he might as well get his smacking gloves on or something if he's gonna be smacking everybody. Because even With that lady on the red carpet said something to Jada about entanglements. Is there going to be another entanglement? They didn't smack up. Jada didn't smack up. So, I mean, you could talk about the entanglement, but you better not talk about G.I. Jane, the shaved head. I think I would be offended more about people keep talking about the entanglement, not letting it go, than my shaved head when she looks beautiful with the shaved head. I'm just saying. But I mean, she must not think she does. We think we look ugly about certain features that other people don't even see anything wrong with us. So, I mean, like I said, I think Jada looks beautiful with the shaved head. Not too many people can pull that off. Not too many. So Will stuck with Jada. He will lose half. But does he really even care about that half? I don't think it's about the money. I think Will Smith really loves Jada. I think he really loves her. It's her that this ain't really in it. Yeah, he gonna mess around, smack the wrong person. That's what a lot of people said he is. So he better get that hand under control. Because he smacked the wrong person, they gonna get him real good. So he just needs to get them hands under control. Because he ain't gonna he wouldn't have liked some of these other comedians' reactions to that. That's what the comedians was talking about, Lunel, and I can't remember that other man's name that was talking to Lunel. They was like, well, yeah, if he would have smacked so and so, if he would have smacked this person, these other comedians they was naming off, I can't remember their names. It wouldn't have ended that way. Said because comedians go through a lot too. Okay, Will Smith might not. They said Will Smith might be going through a lot, but y'all don't understand what comedians go through in their head. And hey, that's true. Look what Robert. I mean, comedians do go through stuff in their head, but they got to make their money like everybody else. They got to make their money like everybody else. Trisha, you so right about that. Will be like, put some respect on my name. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Put some respect on my name. He better not smack The Rock. Do you think The Rock would go WWF on him though? The Rock is kind of soft in his older. You think The Rock would actually smack him? I don't know. I don't think The Rock would have smacked. I don't know though. Who knows? If he had a bad day, he might have smacked Will Smith. He might have body slammed Will Smith or something if he had a bad day. Who knows? Yeah, Will was a rapper first, and that's what they forgot. Yeah, they forgot that Will was a rapper, but Will was never no hardcore rapper. Will was a playground fairy tale rapper. Will was never no hardcore rapper. I'm a hardcore rapper, but I'm glossy. No, he was never no hardcore rapper. Will was not in NWA or none of that. Man, he wouldn't have smacked. He wouldn't have smacked Ice Cube, I tell you that. Would Will Smith have smacked Ice Cube? Would Will Smith have smacked Snoop Doggy Dogg? Would Will Smith have smacked? Let me think. He wouldn't have smacked Chris Tucker. Y'all think he would have smacked Chris Tucker? I don't think he would have smacked Chris Tucker. He knows that Chris Rock holds himself to a certain standard, even though his comedy is off the chain, but that's his job. He's a comedian, but he holds his personal self to a certain standard. So he knows that about Chris Rock. He knows that. He was like a playground fairy tale rapper. I said playground fairy tale rapper. Yes, I did. That first song was Parents. I think it was his first song. It was the first song I knew. Parents Just Don't Understand. I knew every word to that song. Shoot. That was a playground fairy tale song. Take it from me. Parents Just Don't Understand. Don't. So I guess he's saying, take it from me. People just don't understand right now because what he did. People just don't understand why he did what he did. He had to do it, I guess. He felt he had to do what he had to do. This ain't Twitch who understand what it takes to censor the right content or internet or is doomed. This ain't Twitch. Are you on Twitch? I don't know what Twitch is, so I don't know. The internet is doomed then. It is doomed. I have no clue. I don't know what Twitch is. I just know this is YouTube. Maybe you meant YouTube and it typed Twitch. I have no clue. But we back to the combo. We back to the combo. I don't know what Twitch is. I guess that's something the young folks know about because I have no clue. I don't know you. I don't know you, Bilbo. So I don't know who you are. So my moderators I've known for a minute, for a long time. I don't make anybody a moderator. I don't know you. You could be on here, get rid of all my people. I ain't gonna have it because I don't know you. It's my first time seeing you. I've been on here for 5 years. 5 whole long years. And I ain't never seen you. Mouse him will ruin one of the best moments of his life. He did, Mouse. He did. He did, but he thinks he redeemed himself, I guess, from crying because he cried during his speech. I think he thinks he redeemed himself, but you know, people in that crowd ain't forget what he did earlier. They just like this fool still won the Oscar. Why didn't they change who won? That's probably what they was thinking. Like they gonna let this fool still win this Oscar after he done went up there and smacked somebody. Yeah, Trisha. I know, Rockwell. Y'all just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore the whole things that being said because I don't know why. I mean, some people might make people mad. I don't do that over here because I don't know them and I know I got enemies. So I don't just randomly, being as small as my channel is, you wouldn't think so, but I know I do. So I don't randomly make people moderators. Yeah, you say you get why he did it, but shouldn't have. Yeah, that's what I said. We get it, but and that's what people said. Okay, you should have done it after the show. You should have done it another time, or you should have told him right after the show. I don't appreciate what you said about my wife or something. Y'all grown men. Y'all ain't no little kids to where you just pop off. Y'all in your 50s. Y'all should have a little chill about you. You should have a little chill about you in your 50s. You should, especially when you got a status and you got I don't know what I'm trying to say, a standard, I guess, or a character to you got to hold your character to a certain regard or something because you have status all around the world. Shoot, people just know us here in America, in our states. I mean, people might know me a little bit just because some of the YouTubers, not really. I have a small channel, so ain't nobody caring if I pop off. Ain't nobody caring. The only person gonna care if I pop off is my apostle at church. She gonna care. Be like, you know, you shouldn't have done that. And God's definitely gonna care. So I mean, God is the important one. So that's the one I need to think about before I pop off on somebody. But just pray, saints, that I do that. Hopefully, I don't have to pop off on nobody. I'm trying not to. And I hope nobody takes me there. I've been doing good for many, many, many years. Many years. Probably decades. I don't know the last time I popped off. Okay, we ain't gonna say decades. We're gonna say a decade. We're gonna say a decade, okay? I can't say decades because it just popped in my memory the last time I popped off. So we're gonna say decade. Woo, just give me that. Just give me that. A little over a decade. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Rockwell. And I think I know who it is, but I don't know for sure, so I won't say. So that's that. I think I'm out of words. I think I'm out of words, and I think y'all out of words too. So it is what it is. We done talked about this for hour and 40 minutes. Said they ain't never gonna let black folk back at the Oscars. They gonna let us back there. They can't ban us from the Oscars. That's what they can't do. But will they let us win any more awards is the question. Uh they gonna have to let us host, and they gonna have, well, he wasn't a host, he was just giving out an award, wasn't he? Somebody said they might mess around and let Chris Rock host the Oscars next year just because this happened. Because of how he handled it and whatever. And they said that now because this happened, they make Chris Rock the host next year. That's what people were saying. Some folks. I think Willie D said that. Some folks. I know. That's how it goes. That's how it goes with some folk, and that when it comes to that. Some folk, when it comes to that, they just everything makes you that, which is so stupid to me. Just so stupid. But anyway, y'all have a good evening. I'm about to get off here. I'm getting sleepy for some reason. I ain't sleep good last night. That's what it is. Shoot, you can tell it in the bag. I need mad. I ain't sleep good last night, and my eyes are really wanting to close right now. Like I really want to go to sleep. And it's 7:54 p.m. But I'm sleepy. I don't know if maybe I got slapped by Will Smith too. Now I'm sleepy. I must have got a virtual smack. Will, did you smack me? You virtually slapped me, Will? I think I got a virtual slap because I'm sleepy. Anyway, let me get out off here. Y'all, like I said, check out my other channel. Like I said, I ain't finished telling y'all what's on there. Like it'll be for travel. I told y'all everything. It'll be for travel. It'll be for my travel. It'll be for my concerts that I go to, shopping halls, fashion halls, food, restaurants that I go to when I travel, the food that I eat when I travel. That'll be on there too. And then maybe the people I meet when I travel, maybe if they want to be on, they can be on there too. Just it'll be about that. My living life over 40. Single, you can be a man or a woman. You can be whatever you want to be. If you're over, you don't have to be over 40 neither. But I'm over 40. So it's living life over 40. It's pinned at the top. Subscribe to my new channel. And it's just so I could take most of that stuff off of this channel, not have to put that on this channel and mix it with what this channel is for. This channel is going to be for my live videos, just to come on here and chit chat with y'all. This channel is going to be the more personal channel, the more personal level. The other channel is going to be uploads. This is still going to be for the worship and the Sundays and the Wednesdays, the hump day push, the Sunday after service. This is going to still be for that. And it's going to be for just live. So when I want to come on here like I did today and talk to y'all about something. So that's what this channel is going to continue to be. And the living life over 40 is me discovering, happy, how to be happy, single over 40, just discovering ways to find happiness and just finding ways to find happiness and joy, even as being single over 40 and never married, and just finding ways. That's what I'm trying to discover. So that channel is more about discovery for me, just finding ways to be happy in what I am, which is a single woman over 40, single mom, but my son's grown, so I don't say single mom because he's grown. I'm still his mom, but I don't have to worry about taking care of him. He take care of himself. But just being a single woman over 40, enjoying life, not depending on having to have a man in my life. And if God blesses me with somebody who's from God and not from Satan, then hey, it might be on there too. But I ain't gonna show my business like that because I'm not telling that business like that no more. Now on this channel, I might discuss stuff with y'all, but on that channel, I ain't gonna really show it like that. But if I go on dates, I might show myself, like how I'm dressed for the date and stuff like that. I might show that and maybe show the meal or stuff like that. But the person that I might go on the dates with ain't gonna be shown unless we married. So if we ain't married yet, y'all might hear the voice, y'all might see the hand, but y'all not gonna see the face of the person. Unless we just become friends and we don't take it to the dating. If we don't continue the dating thing, if we just become friends or homies or something, and we don't go no further than that, then hey, if I got a new male friend, hey, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So y'all might see that if that happens that way. But yeah, we just gonna keep it just under wraps until the only way y'all see a man is if see the man's face and all that is if we're married, not if we're engaged, not none of that. But the channel is not focused on a man or finding a man or being with a man. It's focused on me finding happiness, over 40, single, never been married. That's what it's focused on. Just finding things to make me happy, like doing things that I love to do, like travel. I love to travel, going to concerts to see the artists that I love to see, which are mainly old school artists, and just having a good time, dressing, getting fashion, buying things I like. Like I love things. I do. I'm not materialistic, but I like things. I like nice things. I got my Gucci earrings on there that I got on clearance at TJ Maxx. Got my Gucci, yeah, that I got on clearance at TJ Maxx. Y'all ain't know TJ Maxx got Gucci, now y'all know. Shoot, and y'all didn't know they put it on clearance sometimes, now y'all know. They had watches, they had more earrings, they had bracelets, and was on clearance. They had their regular price Gucci, but they also had their clearance Gucci, which I got this is a half of the TJ Maxx price. The TJ Maxx price was $300 and I got them for $150. Yes, I did. And if y'all still talking, I can't see because it ain't moving. But yeah, so yeah, subscribe to my other channel if y'all want to see stuff like that. And if like I said, you don't gotta be over 40. You don't have to be single. You can be married. You just want to find different things to do, or you want to see different places that I travel and what I do as I travel and stuff like that, or what I do as I shop in those different places, or what restaurants I eat at when I travel, or stuff like that. Yeah, just go and join that channel. It's just about living your best life over 40 as you can, single or not. But for me, it's single because I'm 46, be 47 July, and I'm single. So it's just finding ways to live your best single life. Well, my point of view, because you might not like to travel. I love to travel. I love to travel. You might not like to shop. I love to shop. You might not like to eat. I like to eat. You might not like to go to concerts. I just started recently going to concerts. I stopped. I used to go to concerts all the time when I was young. Hadn't been to one in a long time, but New Edition popped up. I said, I'm going. Then I said, I want to see New Edition again. They popped up again for Derby. I'm going again. I said, I want to see Jonathan McReynolds. He's coming to Cincinnati in June. I'm going to see Jonathan McReynolds June 4th. Yes. Everything I said I want to see, I'm going to see. I want to see Anita Baker. She's doing it too. I don't think she's released her date yet. I'm going to see Anita Baker. I'm going to see these people, okay? If I have to go alone. I went to the first one with my cousins, but I think I'm going to this second one by myself because I'm not waiting for people and I'm not going to ask around. I want to go. I'm going to go. And I'm going to go by myself to this second New Edition concert. But the Jonathan McReynolds, I'm going with my godmother and probably my friend too. I think she's going to go. A childhood friend. It was nice chatting with you too. Let me see your name again. Shay Vezant, like Ralph Tresvant. Shay Vezant Rockwell. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you as well. You said you saw K Spade at Rock. Trisha got me out here still talking. I'll be trying to get off. Y'all be still talking. They have the purses. They got the case. I didn't know they had them that cheap though, because I saw on YouTube they wasn't at $99. That's a cheap. That's a good deal. See, I didn't even look in the purses. Next time I go, because I don't go to TJ Maxx like that. I just was shopping online, and I saw some jewelry that I wanted. So I said, well, let me go to the store and see, because I didn't want to pay the shipping. That's me cheap. I'm cheap like that. But I'll pay $149 for the earrings. But I don't want to pay shipping. I won't drive to get, even though gas is like $5 a gallon. It ain't here though. It's $3.91. It's $3.91 here a gallon. But I said, I'm going to the store and see if they got it in the store. I don't want to pay that much shipping for this. So I went to the store to look for that ring that I ended up getting online anyway. But when I went to the store, I got a card, so I was able to have free shipping. So I was able to, after I came back from the store, I got it online because they didn't have it in the store. But I got free shipping. Because I had to spend a certain amount online to get the free shipping, so I wasn't going to spend that amount. But when I got the card, TJ Maxx card, I was able to get the free shipping. The things I do to save money. I'm sorry. I'm frugal. I am frugal. So I'm gonna have to look next time I go. I didn't look in their purses to see because they said. I mean, I know some people's TJ Maxx have Gucci purses too, and K Spade. They had K Spade jewelry at my TJ Maxx, so I know they had K. Yeah, I got a K Spade in their haul in my TJ Maxx haul on my other page, my other channel. I got a K Spade bracelet. Yeah, and it was on clearance too. They be having that K Spade on clearance too. But nah, they probably got the purses. They probably got the Gucci purses and the K Spade purses at RTJ Maxx too. Yeah, and you get what did I get? I got a certain percentage off for signing up for the credit card. I can't remember if it was $10 off or 20% off. It was some kind of percentage off. I got that credit card and I saved money. But I didn't buy these when I got the credit card, so I ain't save on these earrings because I had to go look at the earrings. I saw the earrings. I asked the woman how much are these earrings. So I saw they had a red tag on them that they was on clearance. She was like $149. I think it was $149 or $142.99, something like that. And I said, So I went on and got the purchase of all my other stuff that I bought, the other accessories I had bought that day at TJ Maxx, and then I was like, I'm gonna go home and look these earrings up. And that's what I did. I went home to look them up. I looked them up on Poshmark. I looked them up on Real. I looked them up on Gucci's website. I looked them up everywhere, and I saw what the regular price was, which I think the original Gucci price was $700, and then the price on the people were selling it for on my camera just did something funny. The price that people were selling them on Real and Poshmark, and on Poshmark and Real, they were selling them for $300, which $299 was the regular price at TJ Maxx before it went on clearance. So I was like, okay, so I'm getting a good deal. That's a great deal. So if I buy them and I want to resell them, I can resell them for twice of what I paid. So I was like, okay, because it came with the box and everything, the box, the dust bag and everything. But my dumb butt done already lost one of the backings. I got one of the original backings, but I don't know how I lost the other backing. I said, look at me, I done already lost a backing, but I don't think the backing said Gucci or nothing on it, so I can just get another backing. I don't think it did. I have to use a magnifying glass to see if the other backing has Gucci anything on it. I don't think it did, but that's why people like me don't deserve nice things, because I'm doing stupid stuff like just lose the backing, and I ain't had them but a month yet. It don't make no sense. Oh, you don't carry purses? Nah, I carry my purses now. I carry purses. I usually carry little purses though. But yeah, I carry my purses. I like little ones because I have a big purse. Only big purse I have a couple of big purses. My Michael Kors totes. Those are for travel though. I use them as carry-on bags when I travel. I don't carry them as purses. And my Coach vintage bag, I just love that Coach vintage bag. That's the biggest purse that I will carry on a regular everyday basis. My black Coach vintage bag. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna finally get my butt off here. I'm gonna finally get on off here. Anyway, if y'all watch this all the way through later, you watch it later, and you wasn't on here live, give your opinions in the comments. What you think? Who's wrong? Will Smith, Chris Rock, or both, or neither? Were both of them wrong, or were neither one of them wrong, or was one of them wrong? Who was wrong? Who knows? We all human. I say Will Smith should have calmed down. He should have calmed down and thought about it a little bit. That's what I say. Do I hate Will Smith because of what he did? No. I think Will Smith got some stuff going on, and it needs to be worked out. Because just how he talked after he did it, the way he was talking when he was saying, "Keep my wife's effing name out your mouth," the way he said that, it just didn't sound right. It didn't sound normal. It didn't sound right. Let's hope it was all staged. Let's hope that. But I don't know. And if it was all staged, they need to come tell us really soon in the next couple of days. Don't let it linger too long, Will. Don't let it linger too long. Let us know, Chris. Was it staged? Did you want to take that smack? Or was it not really a smack? Was it a sound effect? Nah, that was a smack. It wasn't no sound effect. I wouldn't have been, he would have had to pay me to take it. If it was staged, Will Smith would have had to pay me about $1 million just to take that slap. So I don't know about it being staged, but maybe Will Smith did pay him $1 million to take that slap. Who knows? If he didn't pay him $1 million to take it, he probably gonna be paying him millions because he did it. If Chris Rock sues, he ain't pressed charges, but ain't nobody say he ain't gonna sue Will Smith. We don't know if he's gonna sue Will Smith. We don't know that. He probably won't, because I guess he just gonna take it like the guy said, take it like a G. I guess I don't know, but we don't know that he ain't gonna sue him. We don't know that there ain't gonna be no settlement or something made behind the scenes. We don't know if a settlement ain't already been made behind the scenes. We don't know that. We don't know that. Oh Lord, here we go. Yeah, Ed T Way, get them up out of here. Get them, Trisha. Where you at, girl? Anyway, I'm at it. Yeah, I got them. I got them. I got them real good. They hidden because they got issues. Hold up, let me get them all the way up out of here. There we go. They gone. They gone. Anyway, we was getting off here anyway. Now we really getting off here because the crazies are coming. The crazies are coming. Be blessed, be a blessing, Team Random. I'll see y'all when I complete what I need to do. Hopefully it's completed soon. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I got to complete what I need to do. Still on my break from the channel. I just had to come out here for this topic today because it was something I wanted to talk about because it was crazy. It was great. So we had to discuss it. So I love y'all. Be blessed and be a blessing. I will see y'all in the next video. Deuces, Team Random. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like I said, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Subscribe to my other channel pinned at the top if you want to see travel, food, fashion, and concerts and entertainment. Yeah, all that good stuff. Because I might go to plays and stuff too. Who knows what I'm going to do? I ain't going to film the whole play though, because we ain't going to do that. But if I go to a play, I can film some clips from the play and put it on the video. Anyway, bye y'all. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video.